Welcome back. Now, whether you're hitting the town tonight or staying in, then we have the perfect recipe to get you started.
Oh, we haven't even had a cocktail yet. So now we're talking cocktails with two easy-to-follow recipes.
Indeed. Mixologist Oisín Davies joins us now. Sorry, Oisín. You hate that term. AWR.
Do you hate that term, yeah?
I kind of do, you know, sorry.
All right, bartender then. Go on.
Bartender's great. I'm very happy with that.
Really?
What have you got for us today, Oisín?
Well, we have the Irish Cocktail Festival starting on Monday. It's taking place all around the 32 counties, Northern Ireland and the Republic.
Okay.
And every one of the participating venues is celebrating a cocktail that they make themselves with an Irish spirit as the leading spirit in the drink itself.
Great.
Okay.
So it's all about
Brilliant
cocktails
idea.
made with Irish spirits, all the way. So, very kindly, a couple of the venues shared some of their recipes with me because, to be honest with you now, bartenders can be very protective of their recipes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
they're well
it's like
guarded,
a
aren't they?
signature thing that you do.
So, I very kindly now, two bars kindly obliged and shared some recipes with me for their particular cocktails that they're going to be showcasing for the week.
Great.
So,
Okay.
the first cocktail that I'm going to make is from the Din and Whiskey Bar in Kilkenny.
Right.
And the lads there
Kilkenny.
came up with something called the Duke of Ormond Punch.
Very good.
Now, what I've done is I've kind of simplified the recipe a little bit so that you can just mash it together at home. Because to be
Okay.
fair,
Okay, well,
you
let's
know,
get started.
It's a nice way
What
to
do we
kind
need to do?
So this one you actually just build in the glass itself, right? So what you do is you get a bar spoon. Now, if you're at home, a teaspoon will work just fine, right? Bar
I love
spoon
all
of
the
sugar.
gear you have, Oisín, by the way.
That's good, isn't it?
It's great, isn't it?
Pretty stuff
all
there.
The gear.
All the gear, yeah, it's really impressive.
Yeah.
And then what we do is we hit a little bit of lemon juice. All right.
Freshly
Okay.
squeezed.
It is indeed just there in the kitchen.
Good man.
Now, next up, then, what we do is we get 35 ml of Green Spot whiskey, and the Green Spot happens to be one of my favourites. So
You're a
it's
fan
a
of Green
Mine too,
single,
I love a bit of green spot, yeah.
it's a single
Part
pot
of
still
my,
whiskey.
part of my Christmas consignment.
Is it really?
I
And
invest
this is
in-
an Irish...
Yeah.
So Green Spot is, yes, a single pot still Irish whiskey. It has a fantastic heritage. It was, you know, actually originally produced by the Mitchell family, and it's now distilled in Middleton, and it's aged in bourbon casks and sherry casks. So it has a kind of lovely fruity note to it as well as being kind of that silky kind of smoothness
What did
that
you
get
just
from.
put in on top of that then?
That is creme de cassis. So
Crème
creme
de
de cassis
cassis,
is
okay.
a blackcurrant liqueur.
And just a measure of it.
I put in
Is that
10
a
mil.
standard?
Yeah, this is
10 mil.
that's called a jigger, and I had a full measure of the whiskey and a little bit, say 10 mil of the creme de cassis, 10 mil of the.
Worth investing in one of them if you're going to do a bit of cocktail making, I'd imagine.
Absolutely,
Jigger.
always good.
Otherwise
Does everyone not have a jigger?
If you don't have one, you can just use a shot
Have a
glass.
jigger.
I don't have a
You do,
jigger.
Danny.
I have one because obviously I'm in the trade, but you can just use a shot glass if you want. If you don't have one at home.
Potential
That's-
Christmas presents, folks. Potential
Yes,
Christmas
exactly.
And all I'm doing now is I'm getting the sugar to dissolve with everything else that's in there. Okay,
Okay.
so just give it a quick stir like so.
Okay, Angelus.
presents. Yeah.
And now, the last ingredient that's going to go into this for the moment, anyway, is
this bad boy.
off-the-cuff aromatic Irish bitters. Now, I presume you've all seen Mad Men, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you know the cocktail that Don Draper likes to drink?
He's an
old-fashioned.
The
old-fashioned.
old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Can't make an old-fashioned without bitters, okay? Normally what you see is a brand called Angostura. They're the biggest bitters company
Yeah.
in the world. There happens to be a couple of really good bitters being made in Ireland right now, and this one's actually made in Dublin.
Okay.
It's a
Cool.
fantastic bitters. It's has got a lot of spice in it and has some lovely
And where
herbal
would you
notes.
buy that, Oisín?
You
Just
can
in-
get this one in the Celtic Whisky store.
Okay, so you have
So-
to
Any
go to a
drops of that?
specialist.
I just put in a few drops, yeah.
Good
So
specialist.
bitters are there to like season drinks.
Liquor
you know?
store.
Exactly.
Liquor stores.
We're killed for
Okay, we'll
time.
have to rush
Oisín.
you along there, Oisín.
All right, there we go. So we lash in the ice,
We've a thirst on us here.
get some ice in there, get it nice and
It's
cold,
nearly knocking off time.
Okay.
and then we do is we just top it up.
With water?
A little bit of sparkling water.
Oh,
Yeah.
very good.
Very
Give that a
nice.
quick stir.
Very clever.
And is this one the lads down in Kilkenny made themselves down in the Dillon?
That's right, the Dillon
Quick
Whiskey
stuff.
Bar. We just get a little bit of apple in there to freshen it up. These are your very Irish tasting straws.
Very good.
Nice.
Well
Give
done.
that a lash
good.
and see what you think.
It's all about the extra details.
Yeah.
We'll let
There
you
you
get
go.
stuck into the
Yeah,
next one.
Yeah,
Next
no
one,
problem.
which is a Mad March Fizz.
Yeah, so I thought it'd be fun to actually make a drink with poaching. This poaching is, again,
None more
quintessential
Irish.
Irish spirit.
Yeah.
You know, it was illegal for a very long time, but now,
strong.
since the 90s, is
That's
it good?
strong,
Yeah,
isn't
good.
it?
Nice one.
Go ahead.
Should be.
Go ahead.
Should be tasty. Now, since the 90s, actually, it's totally, legit.
Oh, yeah.
And there's lots of really good
Yeah.
poaching
Yeah.
companies out there. It's
Yeah.
nice, isn't it? It's a
What are you
keeper.
using here?
So I just put in a little bit of egg white into a Kilner jar, because what I'm trying to demonstrate here is you don't actually need like fancy equipment to make nice drinks. So
Okay.
I've got some egg white in there. I've got a little bit of lemon marmalade. All right.
away there, Oisín.
Next up now, I'm going to throw in
Marmalade.
some of the poaching. This is
Lemon
mad.
marmalade and an egg white in
Yeah.
the ice. Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Yeah. So, poaching goes in. This is Mad Marcher. It's a new brand. It's very, very good. It's made from malted barley. Okay. And then what we do is we just get some lime juice in there, and I want to show you. You don't need to have a big old
right.
cocktail shaking. Just use a cooler jar.
All right.
Like
Nice
so.
idea,
Why don't you
actually.
shake it? Go on.
This is like
Come on,
the-
Simon.
this is like
Keep him
the-
busy.
Like the lid comes off.
Do your tongue quiz.
Now,
The Blue Peter version of cocktail making. Just
there he is.
whatever
There he
you
is.
have lying around at home.
He's looking good. There you are, fella.
Fair enough.
Right, that's brilliant. All right. Next up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to strain her in. Now I'm using a tea strainer here,
Okay.
just to hold out the marmalade, make sure that doesn't get into it. All right.
Marmalade is an unusual addition,
It's
isn't it?
really nice, really, really nice
The
addition.
flavour of
Sweet,
it's very clever.
yeah.
That's very clever.
A little
goes
blast
there.
of sweetness.
And then for this particular drink, it's topped up with an Irish tonic water. This is called Poachers. This is the citrus tonic water. This is made in Wexford.
Yes.
Okay, and it's topped up like so.
People are so fussy about their tonic water, aren't
Oh,
they?
you can't. Yeah, that has to be.
They have to put an order
Yeah.
in for the tonic as well as the
It's
drink.
nearly as important.
Three more
It is
shots,
actually as important,
and away
isn't it?
we
Really?
go.
Of course it is.
Now that egg white gives it a lovely frothiness. Woo!
Yeah,
Look at
bit of that.
Bit of
Impress your
drama, all right?
friends.
There you are.
Mad March.
Good
Get
stuff.
your Irish tasting straws out there.
You
Give that a
gotta
lash.
go.
There you go. There you go.
And that is from the Hill Pub in Ranelagh, by the way.
God bless
So,
you.
Hill Pub in
the Hill
Ranelagh.
Pub in Ranelagh, and then the Dillon Whiskey Bar in Kilkenny.
Thank you, Oisin.
Thanks very much indeed.
Pleasure.